Record हुआ ना? Okay. Today we will discuss about Guillain-Barré syndrome. It is a demyelinating disorder. Myelinated neurons. So in addition, axon, myelin sheath, nodes of Renier, and myelin sheath insulated myelin sheath that transfer the messages. Guillain-Barré syndrome or Lambert paralysis. It is a disorder in which the body's immune system attacks part of the peripheral nervous system. It is an acute, progressive, autoimmune and inflammatory demyelination of polyneuropathy of the peripheral sensory and motor nerves and nerve roots. Incidence 1 to 2 cases per 1 lakh people annually. Men are 1.5 times more likely to be affected than women. It is the most common cause of acute non-trauma related paralysis in the world. The syndrome is named after the French physicians George Quillen and Jean Alexander Barry in Scotland, who described it in 1916. Classification. Different types of the Guillain-Barré syndrome. Most common types of AIDP, acute inflammatory demyelinating polyradicular neuropathy, is the most common and autoimmune response against the cancer. Another type, Miller-Fisher syndrome. It is a rare variant and manifests as a descending paralysis. Usually affects the eye muscles first and present with the triad of ophthalmoplegia, ataxia, and erythrasia. Another type, acute motor axonal neuropathy, AMAN, also known as Chinese paralysis syndrome, affects motor nodes of the Renier and is prevalent in China and Mexico. Acute motor sensory axonal neuropathy. Similar to the acute motor axonal neuropathy and affect the sensory with several axonal damage. Acute and autonomic neuropathy. The most rare variant of the GBS and sometimes accompanied by encephalopathy. Frequently occurring symptoms include the impaired tracking, lack of ear formation, photophobia, dryness of nasal and oral mucosa, itching and peeling of skin, nausea, dysphagia, and constipation, and unrelieved by laxatives and alternating with diarrhea. Initial non-specific symptoms of lethargy, fatigue, headache, and decreased initiative are followed by autonomic symptoms, including orthostatic lightheadedness, blurring of vision, abdominal pain, diarrhea, dryness of eyes, and disturbed respiration. Beaker Stubbs brain state encephalitis. It is characterized by acute onset of ophthalmoplegia, ataxia, disturbance of consciousness, and hyperexcession. Large, irregular, hyperintense lesions located mainly in the brainstem, especially in the pons, midbrain, and medulla, are described in the literature. Clinical features of Guillain-Barré syndrome. The first symptom of Guillain-Barré syndrome is pain, then progressive muscle weakness, venous reflexes of lower extremities, sleep, tingling sensation, low blood pressure, paresthesia, tenderness, and muscle pain. Another, dysphagia, muscle spasms, palpitation, heart rate changes, stretching abnormalities, cardiac arrhythmia, neuromuscular respiratory failure, and difficulty in eye movement, facial movement, speaking, chewing, and swallowing. Diagnostic evaluation on the basis of the medical history and physical examination and now condition history. And facial examination, especially on second week, electromyography, ECG to detect cardiac arrhythmia, pulmonary function test to detect respiratory failure or respiratory insufficiency. Criteria: progressive weakness in the leg and arm and aresthesia. Features that strongly support diagnosis are progressive of symptoms over days to 4 weeks, relatively symmetry symptoms and mild sensory symptoms at times, and cranial nerve involvement. Medical treatment include plasmapheresis or high-dose immunoglobulin therapy, mechanical ventilation, pain control, and supportive care. Prognosis: start after the 4th week from the onset. Approximately 80% of the patients have complete recovery. Nursing management. Treatment is non-specific and symptomatic. Observe continuously for education of the respiratory effort. Continuous ECG monitoring. Supportive nursing care measures indicated by the patient degree of paralysis. Residual efforts are rare, but prolonged facial paralysis leads to muscle atrophy, requiring rehabilitation and physiotherapy. Thank you.